Do you ever write to a celebrity? Because I did when I was a kid. Hulk Hogan, when he got put in the hospital, the wrestling match.
What'd you tell him?
I was like, Hulk Hogan, you can do it. Fight back. And I got a card back, and I don't know if Hulk Hogan really signed it, but somebody signed it, and it was like, thanks for your support, brother. And it was signed Hulk Hogan.
That's awesome.
And I would watch on TV. I don't even know if he was really in the hospital. I don't think he was as an adult. But I sent him a letter, and I got a note back. Steve sent a letter to Bill Clinton. Scuba Steve did.
What?
Back in the day.
Yeah. I was upset that there weren't seatbelts in school buses. I'm like, why are they in the car and not in the bus? I think it's a logical complaint. And so I sent a letter in. I think it was like in first grade. And I got a letter back a few months later. I still have it. I have it framed. And it was Bill Clinton or someone from his office wrote back, and he signed the bottom saying, hey, we'll look into this for you, buddy.
So he signed it, though.
That's
He
crazy.
signed it. Yeah, it wasn't one of those like facsimile stamps. It was an actual signature with a pen.
We should all write a letter to the president and see who gets a reply.
Nobody.
Why? Scuba Steve did.
I think how old were you?
I was first grade, so probably like maybe 6 or 7.
If you're in
Okay.
first grade and you're real thoughtful, what if we just lie and say we're in kindergarten?
That's what I mean. Everybody
I
write
mean, that's it. We can use our own strategy.
That's the move.
You write in your best first grade handwriting.
No, that's my normal handwriting.
Oh.
Yeah. You wrote to Patrick Swayze.
I did. And I had a whole letter. I enclosed my school picture from that year and everything. And then I found out years later my mom never mailed it. And I thought that he was going to get it. But I talked about how I love Dirty Dancing. And I was like, I live in Austin. I was like, my sister told me you have a ranch in Houston. That's just a couple hours away from me. Wow.
Like he was going to invite you. You're just kind of floating that out there.
Right. So,
Why did your mom never send it?
I don't know. Probably because she was like, I'm not mailing. I don't know. Maybe she couldn't get the right address, or maybe she meant to and then she forgot, but we found it. I still have the exact letter. Like I have it with me in my house now.
Eddie, you ever mail something to a celebrity?
Yeah, mine was in high school though. Like I would, I wrote the director of Jerry Maguire and Almost Famous, and I just told him that I was a big fan and that when I graduate college, I want to go work for him.
What was his name?
Cameron Crowe.
He responded?
No, never responded. But that's the only way I thought I could possibly get a job with my dream director, and no, just never heard anything. And I wonder too these days, like, where is that letter? Did it just get trashed?
Probably.
Did somebody read it? Did he ever read it? Who knows?
Well, listen, you chased your dreams of being a big movie director, and now you're running videos here on this show.
I'm doing it right now as we speak. That's crazy. It's not the same thing I had in mind.
Lunchbox, you ever send a letter off?
I sent one to Troy Aikman because the dude down the street, my buddy Justin, that was his favorite football player. And we're like, dude, what if we write him a letter and we put 2 Troy Aikman cards in the mail and they came back signed? I don't know if Troy Aikman.
Oh, I bet he did.
I mean, I bet he signed it, but I
Yeah.
don't know if he ever saw our letter, if they just put him in front of him and said, here, sign these. But yeah, the Dallas Cowboys sent it back to us and they were both signed.
That's pretty cool.
That's
Wow.
Raymundo, you ever send a letter off?
Yeah, me and my mom, we wrote Cal Ripken Jr. and wanted him to do a benefit thing where he would just come and appear and everybody would pay for meals and we'd raise money for an event we were trying to do. And he wrote us back and just said it wouldn't work with his schedule.
Cal Ripken Jr., shortstop, Baltimore Orioles.
Right.
Hey, did he sign it?
Yeah, it was all him. We kept the note. It was awesome. It was like 3 paragraphs of him explaining why he couldn't do it, and he really wanted to, though. He thought it was a great idea.
My back hurts, and I got dinner already planned that night.
Cutting my hair that day.
That's cool, guys. We all sent a letter off to
Yeah.
somebody. I think mine was the most fake, though. Looking back, I think all yours was real. I think I sent mine to a fake situation and didn't even get a real.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, Hulk Hogan, if you're out there listening, let me get a redo. Hit me up with another letter.
It's a Bobby Bones show.